So very good morning to all. So let me share the file today that we gonna do. I hope you
Good morning, sir.
completed. I hope you completed the attendance. Is there any doubt from yesterday class? Yeah, I think we have only 30 minutes to complete today, so I have to go for the college to attend the examination duty. I think yesterday we were completed, yes, up to here. So we already know that we what is the importance of Michelson-Morley, right? Is it clear? Michelson-Morley is the one of the famous scientists who was cleared about the ether media, right? So finally they concluded that there is no ether exists in the atmosphere, right?
Sir,
So yeah, that's what is hypothesis. Uh, And coming to the Lorentz Fitzgerald contraction, but I think this is I'm not going to explain this because you don't have this length contraction, you have it. But anyway, I'm going to just brief about this moving in forward. Uh, So you all know yesterday I was telling something interesting about the time dilation and length contraction, which is a very important concept to understand in the special theory of relativity. I can see only 32 members today. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want to issue. I don't know why you guys are not attending. But yeah, so length Fitzgerald contraction. So according to him, the length actually which is in the motion contracted by this factor. We're going to discuss this. This is also long answer question. Part of it goes to the long answer, but I that will I'll discuss later. But here today I'm going to tell two important stuff. What is actually length contraction? So suppose A and B are there. This is the rest frame beta. What is this? Rest frame. This is moving frame. What is this? Moving frame. So what I would do, I'll keep some material here. I'll keep some material here. L1 and L2. So what I can do, this is the rest frame. This is the moving frame, like a body frame. If this is moving around the earth, okay, finally what they observe that with respect to the rest frame, if the object moving, its length is contracted by this factor. So whenever the moving object always reduce its length by this factor, that is his length contraction hypothesis. And this makes path length equal to the account of zero phase shift. However, this assumption we're gonna explain this in the mathematically. I'm gonna explain that. Okay, don't worry. But here, so there's two main important concept. So when the object rotating around the earth, its length is contracts. That's one thing we have to prove it. Its time actually is decreases. I would say, suppose there are two frames, one is a rest frame, the other is a moving frame. So if the person is here, like he made a revolution around the earth, finally with respect to the rest frame, his age is going to decrease. Suppose if person is 40 years, after 2 years the person is after 2 years is going to be 42. But the person who is moving in the moving frame, the frame which is moving around the earth or planet, so his age is determined by less than less than 42, less than 42. So not equal to 42. So the moving objects, the moving frame always reduce the age. So this person going to be like younger than the person who is at rest. Why you should think it? Why? So we're going to answer that later. Definitely we have to think it. Now, if you want to be younger, what do you have to do? You have to go in the satellite revolve around the earth, so that your age going to be after 10 years, the person is going to be 50, you are going to be 45, which is very nice, right? So let us try this. It's very interesting. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to, so what Einstein proposed, his like 4 marks question, sometime they're going to ask it, postulates of Einstein. Okay. What are the postulates? The first bullet point is Einstein was only 2 years old when Michelson reported his first measurement. See, so when I so at the so we have observed that we have already discussed that Michelson did experiment about the ether media. That time how old Albert Einstein? He just 2 years. Then what he was proposed at the age of 16 years, he began thinking about the Maxwell equation in moving inertial frame. See, come on guys, you are more than 16 years now, right? So what he actually did is, when he became a 26-year, he published his starting proposal, principle of relativity. So C is same, light velocity is same, which is actually believed to be fundamental. See how smart he is. When he was 2 years, like when he was this Michelson doing experiment, firstly, he was just 2 years old, but when he became a 16 years, he was thinking about electromagnetic waves, EM waves. He want to know what is electrical. This is kind of like intermediate age. But when he became 26 years, it's like almost like a doctorate. He finished. Then he was completely, so worked out the principle of relativity, which is very new for that time, which is very helpful for the physics that time. Okay. Then these are the actual postulates, beta. These are the actual postulate that you would like to remember. First postulate and second postulate. Okay. With the belief of Maxwell equations, Maxwell is a scientist who proposed the relation between the electric and magnetic field. Okay, these are the very powerful. Maxwell equations are the very, very powerful. I mean, he was completely focusing on Gauss law, okay, Faraday law, okay, Ampere's law. These three laws, he took it and he proposed this Maxwell equations, four Maxwell equations. Four are integral forms and differential forms. There are four equations. We're gonna discuss. I think, did you guys discuss? Final year, you're gonna discuss this. In third paper, you're gonna have the Maxwell equations. So Einstein is the one proposed two postulates, and Maxwell is the one who proposed the relation between the electric and magnetic field. Okay, and he proposed the four equations, and four are integral form, four are differential forms. The first postulate you have to remember, Nana, the principle of relativity, the law of physics are the same in all inertial frame. Very easy, right? అంటే ఏవైతే లాస్ ఉన్నాయో ఆ లాస్ అన్నీ కూడా ఇనర్షియల్ ఫ్రేమ్స్ లో సేమ్ ఉంటాయి. There is no way to detect absolute motion. No preferred inertial system exists. So inertial system, you know that, right? Newton's laws are same. So the laws of physics are all same. The laws of physics are all same in all inertial frame. That is the first law. Is it clear? What is the first law of, what the first postulate of Einstein? Principle of relativity antaru, which is actually the laws of physics are all same inertial frame. And the second statement, is the consistency. This is a very simple. See, so C is same consistency of the speed of the light. Constant actually. This is a constant actually. Consistency, or you can say consistency of the speed of light. I mean, C is same in all frame. C does not change. So observers in all inertial system measure the same value of the speed of light in vacuum too. Consistency, very wrong. Consistency of the speed of light. The first statement is principle of relativity, where the laws of physics are all same in all inertial frame. Second is C is same. All inertial frames, speed of light is same. In all inertial frames, speed of light is same. Is it clear for all of you, Last?
Yes, sir.
Only two beta, simple. Right? C is same. The other one is laws of physics. Whatever laws ఉన్నాయో మనకు అవన్నీ కూడా ఇనర్షియల్ ఫ్రేమ్స్ లో, ఇనర్షియల్ ఫ్రేమ్స్ అంటే యాక్సిలరేట్ అవనటువంటి ఫ్రేమ్స్ లో సేమ్ ఉంటాయనేది యూ షుడ్ రిమెంబర్ ఇట్. దట్స్ ఇట్. ఓకే. So, I mean, you don't need re-evaluation of time. You don't need this. Simply, this is kind of like in Newtonian physics, basically. In Newtonian physics, basically, the T is equal to T. Thus, synchronized clocks, even two frames తీసుకుంటే బెట K. సో మనం ఏమనుకున్నాం ఇందాక, మనం ఇంత ముందుకు గెలీలియన్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్లో ఏమనుకున్నాము, టూ ఫ్రేమ్స్ తీసుకున్నాము. అందులో we prove that x is equal to x prime, x is equal to x prime. So x prime equal to, what did you write?
Vt minus Vt.
X minus
Vt.
Y prime equal to y. Z prime equal to z. T prime equal to t. And reverse it, just check, become a plus. Okay. And the main year, Einstein realized that each system must have its own observers with their own clocks and meter sticks. Simple experiment చేస్తాడు ఇక్కడ ఐన్స్టీన్. అవి మనం చూద్దాం నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్, నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్ లో. That experiments are there. See, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, basic experiment. Let me stop this. And what is the violation? So what Einstein like to do here, so problem of simultaneity. So ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఫ్రాంక్ అని ఒక పర్సన్ తీసుకొని ఈజ్ అట్ రెస్ట్ ఈక్విడిస్టెన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ A and B. So is some person is there. I did not mention exactly, but this and this should be, let us say, easy or B. Both are same. Okay. So Frank sees both flash bulbs go off simultaneously. సో ఈ అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఏబీలు రెండు ఇద్దరు కూడా దే ఆర్ సేమ్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ సర్టన్ దిస్ పర్సన్. ఫ్రాంక్ ఏం చూస్తున్నాడంటే బోత్ ఫ్లాష్ బల్బ్స్ ఉన్నట్టయితే ఇక్కడ అవి ఒకేసారి పోవడం రావడం చూస్తున్నాం. ఓకే. ఇన్ దట్ కేస్ ఏమవుతుందో చూద్దాం నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్ లో. ఇప్పుడు ఒక్క నిమిషం. Right. రైట్. సో ఇక్కడేమో మనకు ఫ్లాష్ లైట్స్ చూడండి. సో దే ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద సేమ్ డిస్టెన్స్ కాబట్టి సేమ్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఇక్కడ కూడా చూసినట్టు అయితే ఇక్కడ మేరీ తీసుకుందాము. మేరీ ఈజ్ అనదర్ girl. Mary moving ఇంతకుముందు సిచ్యువేషన్ వేరే, ఇక్కడ సిచ్యువేషన్ అక్కడేమో ఈక్వల్ డిస్టెన్స్ తీసుకున్నాం. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నాం? వాట్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్, మేరీ ఈజ్ మూవింగ్ టు ది రైట్ విత్ ఎ స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ v. Observes event A and B in different order. This is common, right? When you are at rest, definitely they are coming same time, right? But when you are moving in the one direction, definitely what happened? So the event cease, right? So what happened? Tell me here now. Can you observe anything? Did you observe anything? Which is coming first? Tell me.
Sound waves, sir.
Yeah.
So what do you observe here?
Sound waves, sir.
Understood, correct. But Mary see first B then A, right? అంటే ఫస్ట్ మనకు బ్లింక్ అయ్యేది బి నుంచి వస్తుంది, ఎందుకంటే షీఈస్ మూవింగ్ టువర్డ్స్ ద బి కదా. అప్పుడు రెండు ఈక్వి డిస్టెన్స్ లో ఉంటది, బట్ షీఈస్ మూవింగ్ విత్ ఎ వెలాసిటీ v అన్నప్పుడు మేరీ సి ఈవెంట్ బి దెన్ ఏ, రైట్? ఇంత ముందుకు ఏమైందన్న ఇక్కడ? ఇక్కడ సేమ్ టైం వచ్చినాయి కదా లైట్స్.
అవును సార్.
But when you coming here, which is coming first? B is coming, right? Maybe see event B then A. And if both are rest, you can hear same time. You can hear same time bulbs. Let's say light. Let us say these are the bulbs. But when she is moving, Mary is moving towards the B with a velocity v. Definitely she can see the first B then A, right? That is a relativity. I'm talking about here. We are relative concept. What is relative means? So basically, it's when you are moving one direction means something, there is a change in velocity, relative velocity. Okay. So that is what I just want to tell. And I don't think these are all, I mean, experiment, we don't need much. Method of synchronize. Lagrange, yes. Lagrange is also 4 marks question they're asking. So what is actually Lagrange transformation? What is the Lagrange transformation? So this is also 4 marks. Someone is still joining here. You have to block tomorrow onwards. So Lagrange transformation is Lagrange is a scientist. Like we did, if you remember Galileo we completed, right? So Lagrange is a kind of slightly different that we did, Michelson-Morley experiment. Like we did Michelson-Morley experiment, what we got it by root of 1 minus v square by c square, right? So this is something like related to that. X prime is equal to x minus vt. This is called Lagrange transformation. Y prime equal to y, z prime equal to z, t prime equal to t. I think t also same. T by root of 1 minus v square by c square. This is what we have to prove it. These are the actually Lagrange transformation. Whereas Galileo, we don't have this term. Okay. So let me see that. So special set of linear transformation that preserve the consistency of the speed of light that is over between the inertial observer. So first thing, C is same. Okay. Account of the problem of simultaneously between these observer. No, this is nothing. So Lagrange equations, I have to tell that here what he preserved. Lagrange preserved that again speed of light is same both observers, okay, rest and the moving object, okay, and he observed that and x prime is equal to x minus vt by root of minus 1 minus v square by c square, y prime equal to y, z prime equal to z. These are the t by, I think, root of 1 minus v. These are the Lagrange equations, Lagrange transformations. Okay, you just need to write 4 marks question. They don't expect much. You have to write it equations. How we gonna, I'm gonna show here. These are the equation. Oh, I think T we did wrong. T should be something wrong with that. So what is actually just whatever we have the x prime equal to x minus vt. This is actually what Galileo. Y prime equal to y. Z prime equal to z. T prime equal to t. But here it's completely something like this term will come into the denominator. So x minus vt by root 1 minus v square by c square. This is same, this is same. And the t, you should remember this. These are the very important equations, beta. I mean, directly meeku JAM exam lo vastayi, MSc, IIT entrance lo direct idi potayi. And you should know why we got this, how we prove this. We're gonna root of 1 minus v square by c square. And how we got this, I'm going to tell later class. And definitely, why we are writing vx by c square. What is vx by c square? So dimensionally, this is correct. Why? Because this is the velocity. This is c square. So suppose 1v cancel, like in dimensionally, meter per second into meter by meter per second square. 1 square meter per second. Then what we have is meter by meter per second. So finally meter cancel and this will go second. So this is also time. This whatever term we got it here, this is also time. Okay. So write down these equations for Lorentz transformations. They are related to the light velocity beta. Whereas Galileo transformation, they don't related to the light velocity c. But Lorentz transformations, they definitely have the term called speed of light. And they have a term called gamma. We also indicate this term is called, what is the gamma? Gamma is equal to 1 by root 1 minus v square by c square. So the gamma term is this. You should remember this. We indicate this as a gamma. So I can write this equation. What I can write? Gamma into x minus vt. Y is equal to y prime. Sorry, y prime equal to y. Z prime equal to z. T prime equal to t minus vx by c square into gamma. So you can also write like this, where gamma is indicated by 1 minus root of 1 minus v square by c square beta. So you should remember this gamma value. Okay. Who is this? Someone is doing sounds. Okay, as I mentioned, Lorentz transformation just now. Yes, this is also you can write it. So suppose 4 marks question is the aim royal sir anedi question. Avuna andarki ante kada. Lorentz transformations ante they are related to the speed of light and radiant. First point, as I mentioned before, speed of light is invariant, so it's the same in both frames. Okay, and that is equal to so the transformations you can write down x prime, y prime, z prime, t prime. 4 రాయండి. Gamma lekut రాయండి, gamma tun రాయండి. Without gamma, you should write it like by root of 1 minus v square by c square. With gamma, you can write it. And whatever we got, this one is what actually vx by c square. He is writing beta. So beta is saying that beta is equal to v by c. So in that case, what I can, so beta x by c. I can write this as a beta x by c. So I can see this. It's a very tough now. Sometimes competitive exam options li istadu. Sir, we didn't know, sir, another. So x prime equal gamma into x minus bct and rasadu. Ela vachindi ikkada? Any doubt unda ikkada? Manam undaga rashina equations idea unda? So what are the equations that we got it? Tell me. Gamma into x minus Vt, right? So I'm writing like this. So what I can do, I can multiply and divide by C beta into C. So I'm writing this as a
రికార్డింగ్ కాదు
gamma into x
అది
minus
ఏదో యాప్
beta.
చెప్పిండు ల్యాప్టాప్ లోది
Okay, is it clear? Students.
Yes, sir. Clear.
So this one also we are writing same thing, t minus beta x by c. So these are the, I mean, you have to remember for Lagrange transformation equation. I mean, what is the difference between the Lagrange and Galileo? Galileo, we don't talk about the speed of light. And the Galileo is completely different than the Lagrange transformation. Lagrange transformation definitely related to the speed of light. We have to consider the two frames, C is same in both frame, right? And we have to write it, whatever the Einstein two postulates are there, laws of physics are same in all inertial frames. That is the first postulate. C is same in both frame. So those two Lagrange consider. So Lagrange, what he took it is, he considered the Einstein postulates and proposed these four equations. So that's what you have to write it 4 marks question. So write it two postulates. Laws of physics are same in all inertial frames. Second point, C is same. Then you write down these four equations. You're gonna get 4 marks. Without gamma, with gamma. And beta also you can include it. Beta equal to.
అరే దాని పైకి ఎక్కింటాడు
Then you're gonna get full marks.
అరే మాధవ్ దాని పైకి ఎక్కింటాడు
Who is speaking? Do you have a doubt? Anybody has a, what is the question? Maybe March group.
Sir, we have
Right?
mathematics
Someone
class, sir,
is-
after 8 minutes.
Who is charting here? Srikanth? Srikanth and Babu, Nagendra Babu. This is not a chart box, beta. This is a box where you can ask question, not someone. You can ask me direct when will be the exam. Why you are charting here? You can focus on the class, right? Right. So now, if we go for the next,
సార్ అటెండెన్స్ లింక్ సార్ ఆన్ టైం.
అందుకు ఏమైంది? This is no need for you guys. This is like high level, PG level. You don't need here. Lagrange transformation. If you want to derivation, I think this is important.
సార్ వన్ టైం అటెండెన్స్ లింక్ పంపించండి సార్.
Sure, beta. Yeah, someone already posted. Shiva Reddy, someone, you can do it that. Right. So, what happened this? Right. So, I don't want this whole thing, but I'm gonna explain the what happened this. Addition of vectors, no time dilution, length contraction. Right. I'm gonna define first this thing today. Anyway, you can see here, Nana, what is actually length contraction and what is the time dilution. Okay. So here time dilation and length contraction. These are the very important for like మీరు సైంటిస్ట్ అయినంత వరకు ఇవి కాన్సెప్ట్ ఎక్కడ పోవద్దు బిడ్డ. ఈ రెండు ఎందుకు వచ్చాయి అనేది క్వశ్చన్ ఇప్పుడు. సో వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్, వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు రిమెంబర్ దిస్. ఓకే, what is the time dilation and length contraction? These are the consequences of Lorentz transformation. మనం Lorentz transformation చదువుకున్నాం కదా ఇందాక. అందులో C laws of physics are same చదువుకున్నాం Einstein postulates యూజ్ చేసి. So those things are important to remember, and here these two concepts are came up. So what is actually time dilation? What is time dilation? A time dilation and what is the meaning? As I mentioned already, the clocks in K run slow with respect to the stationary clock in K. Did you understand this? There are two clocks, one clock in K prime, let's say K prime K. There are two frames. K prime is another one frame, K is the one frame. This is the rest frame. This is moving frame. So what he's saying is just place the two clocks. The clock which is moving, the clock which is placing in the moving frame shows the slow compared to the clock which we place in the stationary. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇది ఇంపార్టెంట్ అన్న టైం డైలేషన్ అంటే మనం ఒక క్లాక్ని మూవింగ్ ఫ్రేమ్లో పెట్టినప్పుడు అది స్లోగా రన్ అవుతుంది కంపేర్ టు ది రెస్ట్ ఫ్రేమ్. అందుకే మనకు మూవింగ్ ఫ్రేములో ఉన్న వ్యక్తి ఏజ్ తక్కువ అనిపిస్తుంది. కంప్లీట్గా ఒక వ్యక్తిని మనము ఎర్త్ చుట్టూగా తిరిగిరామన్నంటే ఒక శాటిలైట్స్లో కింద భూమి మీద ఉన్న వ్యక్తి కంటే కూడా అతని యొక్క వయస్సు ఏజ్ తగ్గుతుంది. అర్థమైందా? క్లాక్స్ రన్ స్లో అంటే మీనింగ్ డూ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్? ద క్లాక్ ఇన్ K prime moving frame runs slow with respect to the stationary clock in K. Is it clear? Very important points.
Yes, sir.
అర్థమైందా? ఇది అర్థం కాకపోతే అర్థం కాదని చెప్పండి, అర్థమైతే అర్థమైంది చెప్పండి. You don't need to tell lies.
No, sir.
అంటే రెండు క్లాక్లని ఒకటేమో మూవ్ అవుతుంది K ప్రైమ్, కేనేమో రెస్ట్ లో ఉంది. అంటే భూమి మీద ఉంది అనుకుందాం, ఇదేమో ప్లానెట్ తిరుగుతా ఉంది అనుకున్నాం, అది రెస్ట్ లో ఉన్న ఫ్రేమ్ లాగా కన్సిడర్ చేద్దాం. ఇదేమో బాగా స్పీడ్ గా తిరుగుతా ఉంది. అంటే దీంట్లో ఉన్న క్లాక్ స్లోగా తిరుగుతుంది అనేది టైం డైలేషన్ అంటారు. స్లోగా అంటే స్లోగా, ఇది ఫాస్ట్ గా ఉన్నట్టే కదా. ఇది స్లోగా అంటే ఏంటి? విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు దిస్ ఇది ఫాస్ట్. ఫాస్ట్ గా తిరిగితే మన ఏజ్ ఎక్కువ అవుతుంది కదా. మన స్లోగా తిరిగితే ఎక్కువ అవుతుందా, ఫాస్ట్ గా తిరిగితే ఎక్కువ అవుతుందా?
ఫాస్ట్ గా
తిరిగిందంటే మనం 24 hours తొందరగా పోతున్నట్టు. అంటే డే మొత్తం ఫాస్ట్, ఇయర్ మొత్తం కూడా తొందరగా అయిపోతుంది కంపేర్ టు దిస్ ఫ్రేమ్, రైట్? సో ఇందులో ఉన్న వ్యక్తి యంగ్ కనిపిస్తాడా, ఇందులో ఉన్న వ్యక్తి యంగ్ కనిపిస్తాడా?
K prime,
the person who is in K prime
young.
compared to the K. So this is what time dilation.
Sir, we have mathematics class, sir.
Okay, now I'll stop it. Over. So
Yes,
length contraction. The lengths in a K are contracted. K prime, same thing. So the length, suppose if you keep two rods, K prime and K, the length in K prime are contracted with respect to the same length stationary. And here also same thing. If you place two rods, K prime and K, the length which is in the moving frame contracted more than the frame which is K, rest frame. Adi length contraction antam. Length contraction clarity వచ్చిందా మీకు? Time dilation, length contraction, clarity రావాలి ముందు. So length contraction means if you place two wires or two rods in both frame, so the moving frame definitely its length is going to decrease it compared to the frame which is in rest. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So these two things I'm going to ask tomorrow, all of you. What is the time
Sir.
dilation? What is the length contraction? Before I join the class, before starting the class, I'm going to ask few questions. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So please
Okay,
go
sir.
through all the notes that I completed today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So,
సార్ యూనిట్ 3 PDF లో పెడతారా సార్?
పెడతాను అంత చాప్టర్ అయిపోయినాక పెడతాను.
ఓకే సార్.
కంప్లీట్ చాప్టర్ అయినాక యూట్యూబ్ లో ఐ థింక్ ఐ కెన్ అప్లోడ్ టుడే ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్, బట్ యా నోట్స్ డెఫినెట్ గా పెడతాను. I mean notes in the sense whatever the PDF slides we can be completed, I can post it in the group. Okay?
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. బాయ్.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
సార్ నాకు కూడా పెట్టండి సార్
PDF అందరూ పెడతా.
గ్రూప్ లో పెడతారు సార్.
Preeti, I'll post it. Yeah, she's not from our college. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.